How many out there remember the Andy Griffith show back in the 1960s? Yeah, I do. I used to watch it all the time. I still watch it now because it's shown pretty frequently down here in North Carolina. Well, yesterday I went with my church up to the Andy Griffith Museum in Main Street. And that's up in Mount Airy, North Carolina. The entire area is known as Mayberry. Mayberry is a fictional town. But Andy Griffith grew up in Mount Airy. So what they did was they made the entire town of Mount Airy Mayberry. It's still called Mount Airy, but Mayberry is kind of its nickname, which was the name of the actual town that was in the show, where they filmed it out in Hollywood. And a lot of stuff is remade there. You have Opie's, I guess we could call it a confectionery. They have like ice creams and mints and cookies and all kinds of good stuff. Then of course you have Snappy Lunch, which is where Andy used to eat all the time in the show. I ate there yesterday, and it was good. Oh, good for you! And then you have Floyd's Barbershop. And then you have police car rides in a 1950s style police car that goes from Main Street down to where Andy used to live when he was growing up. But it's a pretty neat town to visit. If you're ever in North Carolina, you want to see Mayberry. All it's going to cost you is if you want to go into the museum, that's $3. Cannot take pictures in the museum or video. And it's a very small museum. It's just like one big room with pictures in it, and articles, and some of the old desks and some of the old suits the guys wore. That's $3. And then whatever it costs you for lunch. And generally people eat at Snappy's. And also whatever you buy in souvenirs. Now that part of it can be a little expensive. Yesterday I bought, let's see, 2 refrigerator magnets, 2 license plates, this hat, $48. So that tells you it's a little on the expensive side for the souvenir. Oh yeah, I got a drinking mug too. It's actually one of those ones where you pop the little top up, and then you can drink cold liquid, and and then you push the little thing back down to keep it from spilling if you knock it over. One of those type of mugs. More like an athletic water bottle. And it has Mayberry on it. Let me show you that. Gotta find a place for it. I ran out of spaces to put my hats. I'm one over my limit right now. But, Mayberry is a good place to visit. Now, getting back to where it's at. If you are familiar with North Carolina, Interstate 40 runs from the East Coast to the West Coast of North Carolina. Actually runs a lot further than that, but you're in North Carolina, okay? The city that you're looking for there is Winston-Salem, along Route 40. Winston-Salem. And when you're in Winston-Salem, you just barely get past the city if you're going eastbound, and it's right before the city if you're going westbound, Route 52 north. And as you go up Route 52, There's a number of exits. Most of them are just names of roads. The first town you pass that has an actual name to it is the King Tobaccoville exit. Tobaccoville's to the left, King's to the right. I live in King. And then after that is Pinnacle. And then after that's 2 exits for Pilot Mountain. And then after that is Mount Airy. And when you see where 52 kind of turns into 74 as it goes over to the left, don't go that way. Okay, that's going to take you up north of Virginia and Maryland, Pennsylvania. You want to continue on 52 north until you get to Matlock Street. You want to make a right-hand turn on Matlock Street, follow it down, you get to Main Street, make a left, and you're there. And if you're not sure where it's at, ask anybody. People in Mount Airy are willing to talk about the famous part of their little town. Mount Airy is about roughly 20 miles north of me. So it wasn't a real long trip. You know, we left church at 9. Church is about 20 miles the opposite direction. Left the church at 9 and we got there at 10. Then we left there at 3 and got back to the church at 4. And then I drove home, got home about 4:30. So it was a pretty early day. I was glad I got home at 4:30 because I was able to take the pictures and take some of the video. And I haven't gotten all the video done yet. That takes a little longer to upload in pictures. And get it up on Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that. I got the Facebook part done. I still got to work on YouTube. But Facebook channel is going to have pictures and 1 or 2 videos, and YouTube's probably going to be done sometime over the weekend, and it'll be my Coffee House on Holiday channel, which is where I put it. So just want to let everybody know about Mayberry. See you later, and thank you for allowing me to bore you. Bye.